This is a dress, it's black and blue, right? Well, if you said yes, you're part of Team Blue and Black. But there was another equally popular team out there that saw this dress as white and gold. So how does this happen? Well, it's all about how our brains perceive different colors. And believe it or not, certain colors have the power to influence our decisions without us even realizing it. In today's video, we'll take a closer look at the psychology of colors so you can understand how they affect your everyday life. Let's start with red. Red is a very stimulating color. That's why we often see it used in ads to grab our attention. In fact, studies show that red can increase our heart rate and even our blood pressure. It can also stimulate our appetite, which is why fast food chains like McDonald's and KFC use it in their branding and packaging. But red isn't just associated with food, it's also linked to excitement and passion. Just think about the red roses and red sports cars. That's why luxury brands like Ferrari and Lamborghini use red in their logos and marketing materials. Next up, we have blue. Blue is a common color that's often used in branding to project stability and trustworthiness. Take a look at the logos of companies like American Airlines, Ford, and Twitter. They all use shades of blue to convey a sense of reliability and security. Blue is also associated with the sky and the ocean, which gives it a sense of vastness and freedom. This is why blue is a popular choice for those who want to project a global or futuristic mindset. Now let's talk about green. Green is the color of nature. It's associated with things like freshness, health, and growth. That's why we see it used in branding for products like Whole Foods, Starbucks, and American Airlines. Green is also linked to Islam, and Muslims around the world use it to represent peace and harmony. But be careful with green because it can also be associated with things like money and greed. For example, the Grinch was green because he represented greed and materialism. Moving on to yellow. Yellow is a cheerful color that's often used in branding to project happiness and optimism. Think about the golden arches of McDonald's or the yellow M&Ms, but yellow can also be associated with things like caution and betrayal. For example, we see yellow used in warning signs and traffic lights to indicate danger. And in the fashion world, yellow is sometimes used to represent jealousy and envy. Next up, we have orange. Orange is a very energetic color that's often used in branding to project enthusiasm and creativity. Take a look at the logo of Nickelodeon or the packaging of Fonder, but orange can also be associated with things like cheapness and low quality. For example, we often see it used in discount stores and for products that are made in China. Now let's talk about purple. Purple is a very mysterious color that's often used in branding to project luxury and sophistication. Just think about the crown jewels or the logo of Hallmark. Purple is also associated with creativity and magic, which is why it's often used by those who work in the arts. But purple can also be associated with things like sadness and mourning. For example, in some cultures, people wear purple when they're feeling down. And finally, we have pink. Pink is a very feminine color that's often used in branding to target women and girls. Think about the packaging of Barbie or the logo of Victoria's Secret. Pink is also associated with things like sweetness and innocence, but it can also be associated with things like weakness and immaturity. As you can see, the color psychology is a fascinating field that can teach us a lot about ourselves and the world around us. By understanding the psychology of colors, you can make more informed decisions about how to use them in your personal and professional life. So next time you see a color, take a moment to appreciate the rich history and meaning behind it. It just might give you a new perspective on the world. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more informative content. Thanks for watching.